This is Sheila Sterling, and I am here with Bill Downs. We are on the same page. So we're at the ANMA, the American Naturopathic Association, the conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we all know that there's a lot of challenges. The big thing today is digestion, simply because most people have found out that most of our lymphatic system actually resides in the gut. There's been some amazing breakthroughs in this, and this gentleman here is someone who has made one of those amazing breakthroughs about how the cells actually can uptake it. And I'd like for him to tell us a little bit about that. It is fascinating. It's more than cutting edge, and I'm so happy to be here with you. Would you tell us more about that?
Thank you, Sheila. We developed a technology that is able to get into the red blood cells in 5 minutes or less. And the concept was not just getting nutrients and putting them in a package. It was actually trying to mimic how the body works. So we looked at the dynamic of blood flow and the properties that made up cell membranes, which are phospholipids, and liposomes begin to approach that premise. But we took the liposome technology to another whole dimension, and we had to give it a new name called protozomes. It's, we mechanically pre-digest the ingredients. We impregnate and saturate the phospholipids that we use to make up these membranes with free ions, and we change our energetic fingerprint. And then we take these mechanically pre-digested ingredients with these phospholipids, and they're infused into water that's running at a very high speed, high velocity, similar to the velocity of the blood, creating structured water. And in that dynamic, there's an assembly that takes place. And we get clusters of liposomes, energetically enhanced liposomes within a liposome. Clusters of those liposomes within a liposome, up to hundreds of concentric layers. And when we got done with this engineering process and created the first product was Prodovite that used this, the production director called us one day and said, we've manufactured the product, we're doing stability testing, and something really strange happened. And my colleague, Steve Kushner, said, well, what happened? And he said, well, the product was sitting for several hours in a small production batch, and it had an exothermic reaction. It heated up. Well, we used no heat in the process. The product went to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit and stopped. So we know we have something that's really outside the box. So the Prodovite, which is a multivitamin, mineral, and phytonutrient complex, is protozomed. That's the name of the technology that we use. And also, all of our products, our Brain Reward, our Nzorb, and our Thione Extra, are also all protozomed. The Brain Reward and the Thione are powdered products. We use a slightly different protozoming technique, but they're all protozomed. They're encapsulated in this multilamellar clustoidal architecture of phospholipids that mimic cell membrane properties. And so there's rapid absorption because they're so biologically compatible, biocompatible. And again, as what you said, digestion. The #1 health malady in our culture is digestive problems. So everybody's trying to repair the digestive system by putting stuff into the digestive system. Our objective is to allow the body to repair the GI tract by putting all the ingredients needed into the blood. Life of the flesh is in the blood. So it gets to all the tissues of the intestinal tract, to the villi, because of the blood supply, in minutes. You have 1.5 gallons of blood circulating through a network of about 60,000 miles of blood vessels, making one complete revolution every 20 to 60 seconds.
It's amazing, isn't it?
So it's getting in quick. And the Brain Reward is rebalancing the brain chemistry. We have 34 clinical studies on that product. We have 2 finished clinical studies on the Nzorb. The first one's published. The second one we're presenting at Harvard in September of 2017, and that's going to be published, and we have a 1-year study commissioned on that one. The Thione Extra, I haven't done a study on it yet, but all the ingredients are scientifically validated. So these are good
Thank
products.
you. We are so on the same page because the body wants to be well. The
Amen.
body, and if we give it exactly what you said, if we create an environment where the body is functioning the way it needs to be and actually could be and should be, that is just, it's brilliant, it's wonderful, and we are so on the same page. And thank you. Thank you so much for giving us the time.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.